You've probably seen these videos. Do this every morning for 30 days and your body will change. And usually it's either magic or complete nonsense. But here's what's strange. Most people actually wake up feeling tired, stiff, and looking out of shape. Shoulders rolled forward, belly sticking out, neck completely gone. And even if you work out, your body looks worse in the morning than it could. Now imagine there is a morning ritual that takes less than 10 minutes, but after 30 days, visually broadens your shoulders, makes your posture straighter, defines your abs, and literally changes how clothes fit on you. And no, you don't need to hit the gym at 6 a.m. Today, I will show you a system that most people completely ignore. And at the end, an exercise that changes the body visually faster than anything else, though almost no one does it right. The first thing that ruins your appearance in the morning isn't even extra weight. It's your posture. After sleeping, most people look as if their spine simply forgot to wake up. The head leans forward, the shoulders cave in, and the torso becomes compressed. Because of this, even a lean body starts to look tired and less athletic. That's why the first step seems too simple, a 30-second basic overhead reach. But this is where many people do it wrong. They just raise their hands. And that's it. You need to reach up as if someone is literally trying to pull you up by your wrists. At that moment, your chest opens up, your spine elongates, and your body begins to feel lighter and straighter. And the most interesting part, the visual effect appears almost immediately. After a few minutes, your shoulders already look wider. Now, the second thing, most people reach for their phone right away in the morning, and they ruin their state of mind before breakfast. Because the body is still sleepy, but the brain is already getting hit with notifications, light, and dopamine. As a result, sluggishness, lack of energy, and the feeling that you haven't really woken up at all. So, the next 2 minutes, no phone. Instead, quick backward shoulder rolls. Yes, it's that stupidly simple. But this is exactly what activates the upper back muscles that are responsible for your posture. Good posture is literally free muscle. A person can look 20% bigger just because of how they hold their body. And this is not a motivational phrase. This is visual mechanics. A slouching person always looks weaker. Now let's move on to the most underrated element, breathing. Most people breathe as if they are trying to survive in a small box, shallow, fast, through the chest. And because of this, the body is constantly in a state of fatigue. Try this, a deep inhale through your nose, slowly, all the way down to your stomach, then a long exhale, and again, just 10 breaths. It looks like useless nonsense. Until you notice that your shoulders drop, your face relaxes, and your body begins to move more easily. Because a tense body almost always looks worse, even the muscles. And this is where what really changes your appearance begins. A light morning core activation. Not 1,000 crunches, not a brutal workout, just regular, slow knee raises and a core vacuum hold. Because your abs are not just for a six-pack, they hold your entire body together. When the core is turned off, the belly sticks out even on skinny people. But when the core muscles start working properly, the waist visually becomes narrower almost instantly. And this is why many people think they lost weight in a week. Although in reality, they just started holding their body properly for the first time. But next will be the most important part, the exercise that changes the body visually faster than any crunches or push-ups. Most people completely ignore one specific muscle. Because of this, the body looks narrow, weak, and flat. The serratus anterior. Yes, it sounds like something from an anatomy textbook, but this is exactly what creates that V-taper effect of the torso and makes the upper body look more athletic. And here's the exercise, dumbbell punches, or regular forward punches with light weight. But the secret is not in the arms. The secret is to extend your shoulder forward as much as possible at the end of the movement. At that moment, the exact muscle that almost no one trains turns on. And that is exactly why, after a few weeks, the body starts to look put together, as if you suddenly became more athletic even though your weight barely changed. Because the visual shape of the body is not just about muscles, it's about how they are positioned. Now, an important point. Most people fail 30-day challenges for one reason. They do too much. 2 days of motivation, then fatigue, then I'll start on Monday. That's why this entire system should take a maximum of 8 to 10 minutes, no more. Because the goal is not to kill yourself in the morning. The goal is to create a body that starts looking better every day. And stay until the end, because now I will show you the main effect that almost everyone notices after 30 days. And it is not connected to muscles at all. After 30 days, a strange thing happens. People start to think you lost weight. even if your weight barely changed. Why? Because your neck becomes straighter, your shoulders open up, your waist looks narrower, your walk becomes more confident, and your body stops looking sleepy. And the craziest part, others notice it before you do. That's why transformation is not always about huge muscles. Sometimes it's enough to just stop looking broken. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't need a perfect routine. But if every morning your body looks tired, stiff, and weak, nothing will change a year from now. But these 8 minutes can really change how you look in just a month. The only question is, will you be able to do such simple things every single day? Subscribe if you want more simple tips that visually change the body faster than complicated workouts.